first day, walking through the hallway, talking about how we couldn't wait to get to leave this place and graduate. Well, now we're in our last year, yeah, we should be there, surrounded by our friends, making memories. That's how it should be. Yeah, I wish that we could turn back time, but we will have to leave it all behind. So here's to the ones who won't get the chance to take the field at their last home game, or ask that girl to prom, or sing their school fight song. And here's to the ones who have to say goodbye to the past 4 years of their lives that made them who they are. Well, here's to you. And here's to you.
The Board of Education address to the class of 2020.
Good evening. I'm Wes Smithing, President of the Board of Education, District 208. On behalf of the entire community and the Board of Education, I'd like to congratulate you, the class of 2020, for earning your high school diploma and making it through the most unique second semester in a lifetime. Seriously. I don't think there's a person alive today who would have imagined this type of graduation ceremony. To the parents, families of the graduates, thank you for your patience and support through these many months as the administration, faculty, and staff have worked through the completion of the school year during this COVID-19 pandemic. I myself have a graduate tonight. While tonight's presentation is not the in-person ceremony we had all planned on, it will serve as a capstone memory of your high school career and all your accomplishments at the Riverside Brookfield High School. The class of 2020 will be remembered for a lifetime. For your fortitude during these unprecedented times. It's truly remarkable. Thank you. Please enjoy the virtual commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. I'm proud of you all.
Performing our national anthem, the senior members of the Riverside Brookfield High School Madrigals.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please join top 10 student Marlena Barrido as she leads the Pledge of Allegiance.
Now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Superintendent's Address to the Class of 2020.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Kevin Skinkas, Superintendent of Riverside Brookfield High School District 208, and I would like to welcome everyone to the virtual commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the Board of Education, Board President Wes Smithing, Vice President Ramona Towner, Board members Bill Durkin, Laura Haruska, Tom Jacobs, Gina Sierra, and Deanna Zalis. I would also ask that we take a moment of silence for everyone that has been impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic and for all those frontline workers who are doing everything they can on a daily basis to keep us safe and to get us through these unprecedented times. Thank you. Next, I would like to recognize the principal of Riverside Brookfield High School, Dr. Hector Freitas. Dr. Freitas has completed his first year at RB, and thank you, Dr. Freitas, for your relentless enthusiasm, spirited announcements, and unique social media posts. My favorite was your demonstration of a stay-at-home workout during remote learning when you lifted various members of your family over your head. I would also like to thank the administrators, the faculty, and all the staff for the incredible job they have done this past year, especially the last 3 months. Everyone rose to the recent challenge of conducting the entire fourth quarter remotely. This was no easy task, so thank you very much. We have 5 staff members retiring this year, and on behalf of everyone at RB, I would like to wish them well. The retirees are Dawn Soprich, Dave Sibley, Steve Urich, Gene Kluge, Jeff Tillotson. Finally, to the class of 2020. You have worked hard over the last 4 years, and this is your time to shine and to be acknowledged for your goal of earning your high school diploma. Through these years, you have been supported by your family, friends, and the RB community. Your experiences at RB have laid a foundation to help you advance to your next chapter in life. Most recently, you have endured an unforeseen and unusual event that has affected your senior year. I am truly sorry that we had to cancel several end-of-the-year events, like the spring athletic season, prom, and the traditional graduation ceremony. I can't say that this pandemic will be easily forgotten, or when it will end for that matter. But please remember, everything we experience shapes our lives in different ways. I believe you have the fortitude to overcome this and any future obstacles life throws at you. This pandemic has shown that just how resilient you can be and how important you are to the future of your community, state, and nation. Class of 2020, pursue your dreams, take risks, strive for great things. So one day we can count on your help to get us through whatever life has in store for us. The RB community is very proud of the responsible young adults you have become. Congratulations, and best wishes in everything you do from this point forward.
The Student Association President, Taylor Juergens, will now address the class of 2020.
Pause up. Good evening, Bulldogs. It is time for our final RB announcements. We're proud to announce that every spring sports team has gone undefeated this season, though not in the way we expected. We'd also like to congratulate the entire class of 2020 for all their accomplishments in making it to this point here today. I'd also like to thank Dr. Freitas and the staff, the Board of Education, and families who have made all of our high school experiences amazing and who have helped prepare us for whatever our future holds. It's hard to believe that 4 years ago, we walked into RB thinking graduation seemed so far away. We walked into our first day of high school being clapped in by all these upperclassmen and knew right away that this was definitely going to be different than middle school. We were all worried about finding our classes and getting to them on time that we practically ran around the building with a backpack, carrying an endless supply of binders, pencils, and books. Then, relatively soon, there's our first football game, our first dance, where you make more friends and get more situated with RB and its community. We're starting to get this high school thing down. Somehow, we made it through sophomore and junior year that were formed around driver's ed, standardized and AP tests, and figuring out our future aspirations while creating our identity. Before we knew it, we were taking senior pictures and applying to colleges and trade schools, signing up for the military, or preparing for a job that will start in a year. We had to overcome many adversities, mainly the horrendous pandemic called senioritis. Oh, and also Corona, but I'll save that discussion for your 10th family walk this week. Our last practices, last recitals and plays, last high school memories. This year has been full of laughs. However, it has also been full of firsts, like our first spring dance, our first pep rally, first senior superlatives, and first steps towards our future, but also our first government-mandated lockdown. Unfortunately, many of our firsts were taken away due to this pandemic. And although I don't have a good explanation or reason regarding what is happening and what we've lost, but I know there's a common saying that life is like a roller coaster, and the ups and downs is what makes it better. And I am lucky to share this ride with you all. Once again, I'd like to thank my fellow classmates and teachers for making the past 4 years amazing and memorable. You made each day worthwhile, and parting ways is going to be extremely difficult. However, I look forward to hearing and witnessing each and every one of us succeed in the future. But for now, let's enjoy this momentous occasion, as graduation is a celebration, a farewell, a beginning. It's a celebration for all our past accomplishments. A celebration of not only the last 4 years of work, but the last 12 years of work and life experiences that have shaped each and every one of us into who we are right now. Graduation is a farewell, as it's time to say goodbye to teachers, old friends, and good memories. Graduation is a beginning, a new start, or steps forward. It's a time to set new goals and dream new dreams. So finally, I'd like to say one last time, congratulations to the entire class of 2020. We did it. Go Bulldogs.
Ricardo J. Linares, Claire A. Kowicki, Daniel R. Kowicki, Marlena T. Barrido, Sophia C. Bowie, Jacqueline G. DeMonte, Taylor G. Juergens, Alyssa Joan B. Garcia, Olivia G. Meyer, Ava M. Kaiser, Kathy Pribble-Pierdnock was selected by her peers to address the class of 2020.
Hello, everyone. I was watching a movie and a character quoted Winston Churchill. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. After drafting many versions of this speech, not really being happy with any of them, I connected with this quote and reflected on my many struggles that I had in high school. I'm sure at some point in our high school careers, we have all failed a test, or in the case of the overachievers, got a B+ and thought they failed. I'm definitely guilty of both. Or lost a game, said the wrong answer when a teacher called on them, had a bad audition, didn't make a sports team, and the list can go on forever. Throughout these struggles, we never failed to encourage one another. Miss Gordon, along with many other teachers, always said our grade was filled with people who wanted to collaborate and help others. I never really thought about this, but now I realize that this has helped us succeed. Because we supported one another, we never lost our enthusiasm, which was made clear by people making Snapchat group chats for classes, the endless good jobs after presentations in class, the rock band getting everyone involved during lunch, or the sixth man at basketball games, especially for the win against Fenwick this year. This enthusiasm allowed us to grow as human beings because we overcame everything high school threw at us. My favorite quote by Soren Kierkegaard in essence states that people should not wish for wealth or power, but instead should wish for possibility. Possibility has been the key to overcoming hardships because when we fall, we have seen the potential to improve. Whether that includes asking a question in class or not complaining when a coach tells us to do sprints in practice. The possibilities are endless, and to end this speech, I would like to ask my fellow classmates to never give up in the future because we should think of the possibility life brings us. And when you do struggle, remember to never lose your enthusiasm. Thank you for always being there for me, and congratulations.
Rahim Kufariji was selected by his peers to address the class of 2020.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my peers for giving me the opportunity to speak for us all. I can only hope that what I say today is received well by you and represents your feelings and sentiments for what I truly believe is a special class. Next, I'd like to thank my family for the sacrifices that they made to get me to this point, and I hope that they are proud of me, just as how I hope that your loved ones are proud of all of you during this momentous occasion. Current circumstances have allowed me to reflect on my time these past 4 years, and during this, I realized just how lucky we are. Sure, not everyone's experience in high school is the same, but in my opinion, we have been blessed to go to a school that not only nurtured our minds, but challenged us to become the best versions of ourselves. At Riverside Brookfield, I have met mentors that taught me invaluable lessons, and friends and people that have given me memories that I will cherish for the rest of my life. So often do we get caught up in our own personal drama that we fail to realize what we do have and how much we have grown in ways we never thought possible. Riverside Brookfield will always have a special place in my heart, and I encourage you all to see the good in this experience so that you can succeed in your futures. However, to be frank, the past few months have not been ideal, and I think I can say for all of us that our last year of high school did not end the way we expected. Whether it be not having a final season, not having a prom, or not seeing our friends every day, all of us have lost something that we feel is important in some way. Our class especially has been hit with so many hardships to the point where some of us may ask ourselves, why us? Well, to be honest, I can't answer that question. However, what I can do is hope. Personally, I hope that all of us can use this opportunity to learn that we must live life to the fullest because the future is not guaranteed. Too many times have I put things off to the future, telling myself, oh, there's always tomorrow. What has happened in the world today has sparked in me a desire to act, no matter what it may be. I know that I am not alone in this thinking. I hope that our time apart has instilled in you a healthy drive to do something more and find a way to make your mark on the world. The present is the best time to start, and I believe that our class has developed a toughness that allows us to be more tolerable, more resilient, and more ambitious. No longer will we be okay with how things are, and I firmly believe that we are the leaders of tomorrow, and that our experiences have put us in the best position to succeed and inspire a new generation of those who say no to complacency. RB's class of 2020 will always be remembered for its excellence, and it's up to us to become the visionaries that I know we can become. Although it is sad, this is not the end. To me, this is a new beginning. Thank you.
Youth motivational speaker Mike Smith addresses the class of 2020.
To the graduating class of 2020, I just want to say congratulations. You are going to be the most talked about graduating class of all time. So here's to giving them something good to talk about. And as you enter the real world that's about to get really weird, I don't want you to forget how much you've learned, how much you've experienced, and how much you've gone through to get to this point. And as you end your high school career, and I know that this isn't the end that some of you have hoped for, some of you just can't wait for this to be over, and some of you are just gonna TikTok your way into adulthood, I just want you to know this, that you have not only what it takes to make it in this world, but to make it better. You are the youngest generation of leaders. You're the youngest generation of change makers. You're the youngest generation of do-gooders, and you have continued to show up for each other time and time again. So whether next year you're taking a gap year, you're headed off to college, you're gonna serve our country, you're gonna chase your career path, or you're still just trying to figure it out, know this, you're not done. This isn't the end. You may have had to hit pause on your plans, but that doesn't mean that you have to hit pause on your purpose, because the world needs you to unlock your talents. We need you to solve these really big problems. We need you to have the courage to stand up for each other. We need you to have heart for the people who right now are struggling in a big way. So to the class of 2020, I just want to say this, it's your time. You're ready. And when you officially get let loose, get after it. Go find your thing and chase your curiosities.
Class of 2020, here is your principal, Dr. Freitas.
Greetings, Bulldogs. Pause up. This is your principal, Dr. Freitas speaking. Congratulations. Felicidades. Felicitación. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Class of 2020. We are extremely proud of you. We would like to thank the Board of Education, the Superintendent, teachers, administrators, and more importantly, your family and friends for helping you earn your high school diploma. Guess what, guys? You did it. You earned it. You are all the pioneers of remote learning in American history and will be remembered forever. You all used Zoom en masse and were the first ones to get Zoom bombed. But more importantly, you're all the reformers that we as educators needed to begin changing how we speak about grades, attendance, and the role of assignments in education. And also, you are the reformers that the world needs to make this place the best world possible. Now let's talk about what we've accomplished together, seniors, this year. We had a senior, Lizzie de Jesus, become a National Merit Finalist. We had a senior, Ricardo Linares, who will be attending Harvard University. And many of you all will be attending state universities, universities around the country, and around the world. We also have seniors who will begin working right after high school. We had seniors be part of the state qualifying wrestling team of first in school history. We had seniors be part of the state qualifying boys and girls cross country teams. We had seniors be part of the state qualifying band, cheerleader, and theater programs. We had seniors be part of the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association Great Water Challenge winning team trying to solve the world's water crisis. We had seniors be part of the robotics team. We had seniors be part of the Chapter Year Best Buddies program and seniors be part of many other successful activities. We also had seniors be part of Student Association leading our school-wide events such as homecoming, the pep rally, and our school dances. Seniors, you've exemplified authentic leadership in every facet of our school. Class of 2020, you will always be remembered for overcoming what at times seemed as insurmountable obstacle. COVID-19, online learning, family hardships, and even stress. I'm sure this is not how you plan your second semester to end, and this is not how I envision my first year as principal at RB to end. It's okay not to be okay. Bad times will end. Disappointments will pass, and even high school memories will fade as you begin college, serving in the armed forces, attending trade school, or beginning your career. I know that things seem a little uncertain right now. Your college experience may look a little different, but you guys got this. You're ready for this. You guys are the remote learning pioneers of American history. Now make sure to make Zoom your best friend. Always be appropriate when you're online, and research and participate in internships while you're in college. Studying and learning will never be enough on its own. So you have to make sure you pursue internships and your licenses that you're required for your field when you're in college. And if you choose to work right after high school, don't forget to take a class or two, because in time you may surprise yourself with an advanced degree or with a certificate. We are extremely proud of you, Bulldogs. You left your paw prints in our school and in our hearts. Remember, at RB, we love you, we care about you, and we have your back. Congratulations again, class of 2020. Get those paws up. Ho, 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 ho. Board of Education and Dr. Skinkis, our superintendent, I certify that the class of 2020 has met all of the state and local requirements to earn their high school diploma. Congratulations again, class of 2020, and always remember, once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. Get those paws up. Ho, 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 ho. Congratulations.
Danielle Abaldi. David Alexander Abaldi. Annie Danielle Akamovic. Catherine Natalia Acevedo. Molly Francis Adams. Brandon Aguilar. Diego A. Aguilar. Nicholas Aguirre, Devin Axel Alarcon, Shannon Lanier Allison, Justin K. Anderson, Lane Rose Anderson, Alexandra Christine Angeloni, Devlin Shadow Ariano, Isaac Alberto Arias, Hector Angel Avila, Sophia Avina, Selena Axinte, Nadia Elena Ayala, Kenton John Bear, Adrian Balderas, Esmeralda Baltierrez, Angelina Justine Barnes, Jennifer Barrios, Marlena Teresa Barrido, Lauren Blair Belzy, Fernanda Beltran Coss, Kevin T. Benton Jr., Grace Elizabeth Barrick, Lydia Antoinette Bielobradek, Nicholas John Basulis, Emily Ann Bittorf, Taylor Jean Bitzer, Marissa Danielle Bloodgood, Olivia Rose Blood, Enrique Bobe, Isabella Angelina Bolton, Gregory Stephen Boswell, Avery Elizabeth Bowen, Sophia Christine Bowie, Maxwell James Brand, Colleen Bray, Hannah Tiambeng Briones, Julia Teresa Brom, Mary Elizabeth Brosnan, Keegan Timothy Brown, Benjamin John Brundage Jr., Isaac Alexander Bruno, Miranda Busio, Evelyn A. Buck, Olivia Nadine Buffo, Panapak Baumrungwain, Marissa Grace Burke, Alexandra Paola Caballero, Gianna Gabriela Calderon, Jocelyn Calderon, Lauren Camacho, Isaiah Carl Candenoza, Anthony Joseph Caruso, Frances Claire Cash, Madeline Claire Kavanaugh, Braylon Michael Celestin, Paul Vladimir Centercelli, George Colin Cerny, Elizabeth Michelle Chavarin, Aliana Ivan Chiquito, Emma Claire Christensen, Isaiah Daniel Cisneros, Clarice Cochran Chipura, Cormac Michael Cohen, Patrick Jeffrey Comerford, Audrey Bell Connolly, David Gabriel Connolly, Jade Xiaojing Connor, Devin Isaiah Conrath, Elizabeth Elaine Considine, Matthew D. Consolo, Brianna Samantha Contreras, Elijah I. Contro, Liam Charles Corbacero, Chloe Michelle Cronin, Brian Albert Crossman Demowski, Leonel Alfredo Cruz, Vejas Kuplinskas, Victoria Ann Corello, Brendan Peter Chaika, Emmanuel De La Torre, Lindsay Grace De Jesus, Gregory John Dimitro, Grace Di Bartolomeo, Evelyn Diaz, Joshua Emmanuel Diaz, Mariah Diaz Macias, Santana Carlos Diaz, Sophia Dorothy DeForti, Jacqueline Grace DeMonte, Corey Germain Dishman, Christopher Michael Doherty, Xavier Jesse Donahue, Mia Isabella Donamario, Soraya E. Dortch, Nolan Patrick Dowling, Joshua Jermaine Dunnigan, Mia Cerise Duran, Molly Claire Durkin, Ryan Alexander Encher, Lizette Faith Escobedo, Damian Michael Evans, Abigail Favela, Lane Rose Feary, Matthew Ryan Ferrara, Mary Margaret Filick, Peyton Joanna Fitzgerald, Thomas Matthew Foley, Moira Grace Ford, Emily Therese Forrest, Emma Jean Fortman, Daniel Joseph Fosselman, Garrett Philip Foy, Alexander Duncan Gaber, Mackenzie Harrison Galbraith, Alexia Galvan, Artie Anthony Galvez, Francis A. Galvez, Grace Lee Garb, Alyssa Joan B. Garcia, Alyssa Ariette Garcia, Christopher Garza Jr., Crisel Vanea Garza, Ryan Patrick Gaynor, Alexander James Gedwill, Luke Tyler Gentile, Grace Gersh, Brianna R. Gill, Isabella Grace Gilhooly, Teresa Urith Godinez, Jacqueline Granciano, Delaney Geraldine Grossart, Ethan J. Gutierrez, Melanie Crystal Gutierrez, Jessica Percy Guzman, Jorge Jesse Guzman, Trace Dean Haig, Stephen Ray Haley, Sydney Faith Hamer, Ella Robinson Hain, Matthew D. Hansen, Noelle Rayanne Harrison, Tyler Keith Harper, Benjamin Bunt Harrison, Quincy Lee Hayes, Brianna Hurd, Madison Elizabeth Henninger, Angel Alexander Hernandez, Emmanuel Ernesto Hernandez Ardon, Jatsrit Barbara Hernandez, Kara Lynn Hernandez, Adrian Juan Herrera, Mia Marie Hilligos, Daniel Ray Hillier, Jackson Goddard Hilp, Caitlin Taylor Hilt, Cassandra Allison Hines, Amanda Margaret Hinosa, Ethan James Holmes, Liam Michael Hosack, Kenna Rosalie Howarth, Madeline Risa Disney Hunt, Daniel Allen Hines, Catherine Grace Iwaniak, Quinn Gerald Jacquat, Sophie Catherine Christie Jebb, Mackenzie Lynn Jimenez, Sarah Jean-Baptiste, Cody Lavelle Johnson, Nicholas Michael Johnson, Charlie Ryan Jones, Christian Dimitri Jurado, Taylor Grace Jurgens, Ava Molly Kaiser, Violet Kaufman, Claire Ann Kowicki, Daniel Robert Kowicki, Marshall Keenan, Javante Burnell Kelly, Saruda Kunanwilai, Bridget Ann Kikos, Brooklyn Elizabeth King, Mia Lanier King, Ryan Francis Kissel, Ian L. Klump, Nathan Roy Comperta, Alexa Teresia Copera, Taylor Elizabeth Kosiak, Rahim Abdel Kufariji, Elizabeth Lauren Kowalski, Antonia Kritikos, Ritas Petras Kulbas, Elena Sophia Kunikas, Mark Allen Lagler, Joseph Michael Lahart, Grace Frances Larson, Jocelyn Aaliyah Ledesma, Lena Rose Limebearer, Natalie Renee Leone, Victor Leone, Ricardo Jean Linares, Sydney Elizabeth Lindenberg, Mark Robert Litovitz, Aria Monet Latrice Lockhart, Nicholas Merrill Logis, Hannah May Lombardi, Sabrina Lopez, Joseph Roy Masita Ocampo, Gregory Ricardo McGee, Anahi Alexa Mangeres, Alexandria Lynn Manning, Mazzy Frost Marcucci, Nicholas Jorge Marmolejo, Elizabeth Marquez, Taja Simona Martins, John Philip Mastrodonato, Julia Marie Maywood, Kente Josiah McCautry, Robert Patrick McDermott, Kevin Patrick McKenna Jr., Wendy Jacqueline Medina, Dylan Jonathan Meehan, Olivia Georgette Meyer, Anthony John Mihalik, Joseph Venance Michkowski, Ivan Milicevic, Samantha Miranda, Cornelia Modrusik, Donovan Joel Molina Bahana, Nicole Monroy, Vanessa Montoya, Michael Richard Moran Headley, Kieran Davion Morris, Nicholas Florian Bugnani, Michael Benjamin Mular, Fiera Grace Mulhern, Nicole Munoz, Seamus Matthew Murphy, Brianna Elise Murray, Ayana Nicole Necklace, Paige Elizabeth Nemzow, Emily Laura Noel. Beckett Michael Nolan. Marshawn Delaney Northern. Amber Nicole O'Brien. William Campbell O'Brien. Juan Jose Ochoa. Samantha Nicole Oliva. Darcy Olivo. Jessica Andrea Olvera. Jonathan Ortiz. Diego Osorio. Max Bohumil Pasker. Nico Giovanni Panzani. Sean Leonard Cochola Parr. Luke Andre Care Paradella. Audrey Elizabeth Peckney. Ruby Alana Peleo. Eduardo Pena Jr. Citlali Guadalupe Perez. Jacob Allen Perez. Julian Christian Perez. Vivian Lauren Perez. Ewan James Mack Perry. Sophia Isabella Perry. Justin Ronald Picard. Emilio Jacinto Paisana. Kyle B. Platt. Christian Powell. Ryan Goodman Power. Kathy Vera Pribble-Pierdnock. Angela Marie Przbilski. Daniela Quiroga. Jonah Daniel Wraith. Michael Robert Ranieri. Nadia Patricia Ranieri. Justin Aiden Rath. Aiden Michael Regan. Jonathan Sam Raider Swallow. Megan Claire Reardon. Jacob Xavier Rivera. Regina Rizzo. Quinn Davis Robertson. Alexis Rojas. Emma Elizabeth Roman. Giovanni Romano. Alyssa Angelina Romero. Antonio De Jesus Romo. Evelyn Bailey Roth. Theodore Bernard Rusin. Mia Marie Ruffalo. Marco Antonio Ruiz. Thais Bell Rulick Malley. Simone Cassia Russell. Shayla Marie Russell. Tavion Cantrell Russell. Abigail Salamanca. Damian Fernando Salguero. Luana Belen Sanabria. Ava Marie Sanchez. Nathan J. Sanchez. Sadil Sanchez. Sebastian I. Sanchez. Christopher Abram Sandoval. Alyssa Marie Serro. Fiona M. Satterfield. Melina Savaglio. Lydia Grace Scheidler. Michael Allen Schicker. Claire Olivia Shira. Nathan Michael Schottish. Rachel Aaron Schwanderlich. Desiree Lynn Segura. Daniel Sertler. Daniel Akira Sessler. Kayla Marie Satino. Kathleen Mary Kelly Sherrick. Emily Irene Simigliano. Margaret Ann Simpson. Dejanay L.A. Sims. Gibson Reed Sisson. Ty Gregory Skalnick. Serena Ann Skenendor. Xavier Milton Solis. Charms Karenity Soto. Charles Murphy Stack. Konstantin Joseph Stanovich. Matthew Taylor Starkovich. Edward James Stauber. Jacob Avery Stewart. Jack Scott Stivers. Simon Henry Stucklosa. Emma Jeanette Straka. Zachary Scott Stritter. Sarah Jane Struby. Tyler John Swanson. Anasaya Ryan Taylor. Kalia Alisa Taylor. Kobe Taylor. Alexander Anthony Thomas. Stephen Michael Thompson. Jonathan George Tierney. Matthew Torres. Ella Joy Townsend. Zachary Trellenberg. Michael John Tricosi. Jameer C. Truman. Joshua Emmett Turner. Carol June Toomey. Benjamin Mark Uddleson. Helen Alexandra Valencia. Alexis Martina Vasilidis. Andrea Inez Vasquez. Mason Mark Vazana. Joshua Ignacio Vega. Caitlin Vega. Aviana Ray Velasquez. Adrian Vera. Joanna Vera. Amber Rose Verber. Angelo Verdusco. Jennifer Villalobos. Maxwell Allen Voth. David Patrick Waz. Connor Richard Waddle. James Daniel Walden. Destiny Kara Walker. Haley Ann Watson. Nicholas Daniel Weber. Garrett Vincent Wimmer. Diamond Mariah Williams. Taylor Giselle Williams. Cameron Lindsay Winkler. Grant Michael Winkler. Danielle Marie Wolf. Paul Zelinskas.
Class of 2020, please rise. Move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, you're official graduates.
Now that your tassel has been turned, please join in the age-old tradition of tossing your graduation hat in celebration of your accomplishments.
Here